Hello boys and girls, welcome back. If you are new here, then welcome to my channel. Be sure to hit the subscribe button below, and if you haven't already, hit the notification bell. As you can see from the title, I am going to attempt to create a Charlotte Tilbury themed makeup look. I'm yet to decide whether I'm going to create a series doing this kind of thing, but there are certain makeup brands that have a very distinct style of makeup. Charlotte Tilbury being probably one of the most distinguished. But I don't actually own any Charlotte Tilbury because it is a little bit pricey. So obviously I do own like high-end makeup. I do spend quite a bit of money on some products. But Charlotte Tilbury is the one brand that I've always wanted to indulge in, but could never justify. I mean, nothing I buy is really justifiable, but I don't know. I've never really found the right excuse to be like, okay, today's the day I'm gonna buy some Charlotte Tilbury products. Now, I love Charlotte Tilbury. I actually took my mum to get her makeup done at a Charlotte Tilbury counter a couple of years back, and it was just great. They were amazing, but I just don't own any Charlotte Tilbury products. This is a Charlotte Tilbury themed makeup look without any Charlotte Tilbury products. We'll see how that goes. Might be a challenge, but we love a challenge. I haven't used this in a really long time. This is the NYX Bear With Me Hemp Chambre Primer. I just absolutely adore the finish that this primer gives. It's just so beautiful, so glowy, just healthy. Oh, I have to wet my beauty blender. For goodness sake, I'm not sure which shade I am today because I fake tanned like last week, so it's kind of fading. Maybe I'll just do a mix. So I've recently actually rediscovered my love for applying foundation with a beauty blender thanks to this little guy. I actually did a testing video on this foundation. This is the Ordinary High Coverage Foundation, and it just applied so nicely with a sponge, and now I've started applying my foundation with a sponge again. I'll link that video down below if you want to see it. Yeah, that was a good call to mix the foundations. That is a good shade. Oh, do you ever just get like a hair just like sitting on your face, but you can't, where is it? Like, I can't see it anywhere, so I can't get it. Oh, it's so itchy. So for concealer, I'm just gonna go in with the Revolution Conceal and Define. I am shade C6. Just gonna do a bit of highlighting as well. I'm gonna use as little powder in this look as I can. I love how easily that concealer just blends out and it doesn't like diminish the coverage. Oh, it's such a good concealer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna use as few powder products as possible because Charlotte Tilbury screams like dewy, natural looking. This would be when the new Fenty range would just come in absolutely perfectly. I don't have any like cream blush or cream bronzer. I have cream contour, which I'm gonna use, but that's no different to my normal routine anyway. Ooh, got some sleep in my eye. Ew. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Stick in Fawn. So I'm actually gonna blend this out quite a lot because Charlotte Tilbury is very like soft glam. So there's no like harsh lines, there's no dark contours. It's always super soft. Do you guys think I should do this style of video for any other makeup brands? If so, which? I'm gonna quickly highlight up the nose with my concealer. Just use my finger. So I'm not gonna set anything with powder. Like I said, I want it to be a nice dewy finish. But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set Refresh Mist, just so that this hopefully kind of stays on as I build on top of it, because I don't want the base to budge. Just gonna wait for that to dry. I might as well do my brows while we're waiting for that to dry. So I've actually been loving soap brows recently, guys. I've been using the Avril Rose bar of soap. But what I do, because I often just forget water, I've just been spraying my spoolie until it's wet. And then that also kind of gives it that extra staying power. So I'll just run through the brows with the soap, and then I just kind of go over it with my finger just to stick it down. And then just kind of repeat. I'm just gonna fill in any sparse spots with this e.l.f. brow pencil. Charlotte Tilbury brows are very natural, very fluffy. I feel like I should do like a Charlotte Tilbury count, like the number of times I've said the words Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury, Charlotte Tilbury, Charlotte Tilbury. Charlotte Tilbury, 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 Charlotte Tilbury. I know I feel like I always use my Arbonne bronzer, but for this look in particular, I feel like it's perfect because it's got that slight sheen that I'm after in this whole look. And then I'm gonna go in with the Clinique blush. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but this is a Clinique blush in Precious Posy. Now this is a lot more sheeny, a lot more, dare I say, sparkly. No, it's not like glittery. I'm gonna use this quite excessively because it does kind of give a warm pinky glow that I feel like is a signature Charlotte Tilbury staple. I'm trying to be all fancy with my words and it's just not working. Okay, so I feel like I look like a bit of a doll. I definitely went a little bit overboard. Okay, so eyes. I am so excited to do this bit. I am definitely gonna be using my Revolution Pro Regeneration Astrological palette just because it has got some of these gorgeous like rose gold shimmers that are just, they literally look like the same color on my fingers, but they basically are just Charlotte Tilbury in a color palette. Just scream Charlotte Tilbury. They are beautiful. I'm sticking to shimmers. I'm literally not going to use any mattes, which is very unlike me, but I'm not doing me, I'm doing Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm gonna go in with this shade Super Natural, which is the first shade I just swatched for you. I'm just gonna pop that on my outer corners. I'm literally just gonna use 2 colors, maybe 3 colors. I'm also gonna take that straight under my eye, no hesitation. I'm not gonna like draw it out too much. I'm gonna keep it quite close to my eye. Just gonna blend that out. You know what, maybe I'll mix these 2 lighter shades. So I'm mixing Intention and Exoplanet. And I'm just gonna pack that on the rest of the lid. I'm gonna take it past the crease of my eyelid, kind of working towards my eyebrow. I am gonna use a 3rd color just to give it a little bit more depth. So I'm getting the shade Rubble, which is this incredible shimmery burgundy color. And this is actually a technique I learned from Charlotte Tilbury when my mom went to go and get her makeup done there. I went with her just to watch. So if you rub the product with the brush onto your hand, it bonds the product to the brush so that you get less fallout. Because I've done my face, I've not used any powder products, I've not set my under eyes, so if I get fallout, there is no way that stuff's coming off. So I'm trying to reduce the fallout as much as I can. And then I'm just gonna pack that onto my lash line just to define the eyes a bit more. I'm gonna do the same on my lower lash line, but just on the outer half. I'm quickly going to go off camera just to clean up the fallout. There's not much, but I still just want to clean it up. Okay, so from the Charlotte Tilbury Instagram page, what I can see, they don't use lashes. They don't use lashes in their looks, be it for the red carpet, be it for, I don't know what else, but so I am just going to go in with the Barry M Lash Vegas Black Mascara. I'm going to do this so carefully because this is actually a really messy mascara. It goes everywhere. So I'm just going to have to shut up and concentrate. Okay, so that is eyes complete. So as you guys probably know if you've watched the rest of my videos, I'm not at home. I don't have my full makeup collection, but this palette that I literally always use by Sleek Makeup is going to be the perfect addition to this look. This is the Solstice highlight palette. I'm just going to get this rose goldy shade, which just will tie in perfectly. As you can see, I'm going very light-handed, and I'm like tickling my face with this product because I don't want, obviously normally I kind of want like a blinding, you know, in your face moment, but with Charlotte Tilbury it's very soft and subtle, so I kind of want it to be like a healthy natural glow. So I'm gonna put it in all the normal places, but then also I'm gonna put it in the places where your face would naturally catch the light. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my chin. I'm gonna put it on my nose. I'm gonna put it right in between my eyes and my brows, the top of my nose, my inner corners, and my brow bone. I haven't highlighted my brow bone in forever. I'm gonna get my beauty blender just to kind of dull that down a bit because I don't want it to look like I have highlight on. Lips. So I actually recently purchased these two Revolution Satin Kiss lip liner. They seem to be the perfect Charlotte Tilbury shades, so I'm gonna use the more pinky color, which looks like, ooh, it's actually quite bright, but hopefully we can dull it down with a nude lipstick. Oh, that glides on so nicely. That was like the quickest I've ever applied lip liner. I'm gonna use the MCO Beauty, what's it called? Flawless lipstick. Okay, so it's a little bit too pink. I was looking for more of a nude. So I'm just gonna neutralize it a little bit with some concealer. Just tap it in. Yeah, no, that's still way too pink. Okay, starting over. Okay, so that pinky shade was called Icon. I'm gonna use the other shade of lip liner, which is called Chauffeur. That's a better color. It will probably come as no surprise to you guys who watch my videos regularly that I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in shade Staycation. For some reason, I just feel like this shade of lipstick goes with literally everything. It's like the perfect nude. I am going to add a little bit of concealer to the center of my lip just to give it a bit of volume. Would it really be a Charlotte Tilbury look without a gloss? So I literally just had it, here it is. So this is the Primark Beauty High Gloss. It is admittedly a super sticky gloss, which I hate because it just means my hair gets stuck to it. It feels tacky, but it looks incredible and I'm doing this for the video. So if anybody knows of a clear lip gloss that looks like this but doesn't feel like glue on my lips, then please let me know. I will be eternally grateful. Last but not least is setting spray. So this setting spray is perfect for this look. It is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray. Now this does leave your face kind of like the lipstick actually. In fact, exactly like the lipstick. It leaves your face feeling quite tacky and sticky, but it looks incredible. Literally like the lipstick. Anyway, and it's a really violent spritz, just warning you. Oh, gets me every time. See, just look how incredibly glowy that has made my face look. Just, I might as well just be the sun. Just to finish off, I don't feel like my eyes have got as much of a pop as they should do for a Charlotte Tilbury look. So I'm just gonna go back in with that Rubble shade and just pack it on the outer corner of my eyelid. I feel like that eye there looks a lot more impactful than this eye. So that was definitely a good call. Yes, I love, okay, that is what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna take this off because I feel like the yellow is kind of ruining my rose gold aesthetic. So just, you know, sort my hair out. Okay, guys and girls, I love this look so much. It just, the fluffy brow, the shimmery pinky lid, the glossy lip, the glowy skin. This is why I love Charlotte Tilbury. Like, I honestly wish I could just buy a whole full face of her products. I would literally just bathe in them. Oh my gosh, what a dream. I need to stop. If you guys have any makeup brands that you guys would like me to do this kind of video on, please comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys soon for another video.